Hello, good morning, and welcome back to Floramancer. I'm WINRY, if you didn't know that. And we're back here in our beautiful world doing all the things Botania. Hi Owen, nice to see you. Hello. So I'm in creative mode because I did some building the last time I logged on, and that was to start working on another one of our spirals. We have the one over here. I still need to figure out what to do at the end of it. I don't want it just to fade. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to like start to unravel, and so it's not going to go in a circle. It's just going to kind of go in a straight line and taper off. I don't know. But yeah, we've got our red and orange one, and now I have got the start of our blue one. I needed to make some more mana steel, so I only crafted a certain amount of blocks. We should be able to do another couple layers to get our beacon in over here. And this is our mana steel blue beacon, of course, to go with this setup. This one's looking really pretty. I'm really happy with this one. I'll probably like the pink and purple one too. So yeah, this is gonna take a while. Definitely doing this took about 2 hours of block placing, and then I do need to have it go up that long way, all the way up there to like almost 200, I think is what I have over here. See, we're gonna find out. 177. So yeah, we still have a little bit before the end of the world, but I don't think we need to go all the way up there since our world is more down that way. What do I have? I have it at 10. I try to do a little bit bigger. We could try not to stress our world out too much. Anyway, I did stuff and things. What did I do? Well, last time we needed to set up the gluttony automation, which included flipping these 2 runes because I had pride here and gluttony there, and it was just going to be a lot of work to get our mana and corporeal network skipping this platform. So I just flipped the 2 runes since that one's not built yet, and we have our gluttony rune all automated, and we've currently got 52, and it should be crafting a few more. I'm looking here. Yeah, it looks fine. I even did the resource check underneath here, so make sure it has everything before it actually allows crafting. And yeah, stuff and things are good. I'm waiting to see if it happened, but it's probably got about... Oh, there it goes. And it's going. Woohoo. Ooh. So I also came over here and I just set up the Munchdew. So we've got our Munchdew automation right here, and it's exactly the same as all the other ones. I haven't set up the resource check yet for this one, but yeah, it's currently off because it's got 48, which is plenty. I should probably have a bit less than that. We're only going to do like 1 or 2 an hour, so hey, we've got lots, right? I also relocated the red quartz. Remember, we had a facepalm moment, a derpy moment, where I realized I didn't need to do the full-on 3x3 crafting for the red quartz that I had when we started doing the sunny quartz. So we have red quartz over here now too. There we go. Exactly the same setup. Just a lot cheaper on resources. It looks like everything's running just fine. And like I said, we're going to grab some of this, the mana steel. Morning, Nisi! We're going to grab some of this mana steel once I switch back over to survival mode and place a few more blocks down for this beacon. There. Today, our plan is to do the Munchdew setup. So we've got the Munchdew crafting. So now we need to come over here to our birch farm and set up the actual Munchdews with the mana collection going to the battery. So yeah, we get to come over here and do that. Woo! Thank you, Owen, for renewing your subscription with Prime. Alright, so let's switch back into survival mode and pick up all our stuff. And is that all of them except for these two? I think so. Yep. All right. We're on to cooked salmon for our food, so we will need to figure out what the next food is for our eating all the foods. Eat all the things. And yeah, I think that's where we are as far as the foods that we know we have consumed. So yeah, what should be next, since it's very close to the time we're going to need to switch to another food. And if it's another fish, which I know we need fish to do that, we're going to have to create a pool of water and go do some fishing. So that one likely won't have a whole bunch. I'll just catch a few fish to count for our trying to get all of the foods. Where is it? Is it in husbandry? Yeah, we're at 19 out of 35. So we've got 16 more foods we need to eat. Yeah, I haven't done that. I doubt I'm going to do that. Thought I did this, but maybe not. Okay. Didn't do that. Doubt I'm going to do that. I haven't brewed any vanilla potions. And I haven't that one. Yeah, I haven't had every potion. I doubt we'll do that one either. Nope. But we might end up doing this one because one of the Floramancer things is to get all of the music discs. So I would like to maybe try this one if we need to kill time while we collect mana to make a record farm. Sound fun? We haven't done that, and we don't need to do that one. So yeah. As far as mana pools, we have 51 for the Gormarillus and 16 for the Entropinium. Those are the ones we currently have running that are incomplete. This is the one we're going to work on today. So let's get started. Let's figure this out. And if we could figure out what the next food item is. Have I eaten rabbit? Now that we have rabbits, let's do that. Raw rabbit, cooked rabbit, and then rabbit stew will give us 3. Hey, 4 ounce. Yes, I am still playing this. Yep. Oh, I need these guys. I have no idea if they're stocked enough. I suppose we'll find out when we get over there. Okay, so we need to figure out where to put the Ranuncarpus that will be placing the Munchdew, and it needs to be outside the pickup range of this Ranuncarpus. Let me bring up Botania flowers. Okay, just because I like to have this reference page up. The pickup range is 5 by 5 by 7. All right. I don't really need this running right now. We can close you. All right. If it's 7, 5 by 5 is horizontal and 7, so it is 3 up. 1, 2, 3. So it needs to be in up this high. Needs to be here is the Ranuncarpus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it'll be outside the range of both. Yeah, so that's fine. Now, what block do we want to place our Munchdews on? I think we were going to do the red, the red grass. And we might be able to get away with just 2 of them. The range for placing flowers is 17 by 17 by 13. So that should be fine. Yeah, totally fine. So let us get the... I'm making sure I didn't place the dirt and I actually picked it up. Let's get the seed we need to make some red grass. And we're going to turn this off since we're not in creative anymore. So the scorched, blaze powder, and pasture seeds. Nope, pasture seeds in here. Boreum, no, because that might, we could do, that would look better than the red, even though we are going to make a couple of red platforms. Having the podzol might look nicer. And I'm thinking here, we have podzol. If we get 3 podzol, no, we don't have podzol. We weren't doing podzol over there. We were doing grass, mycelium. Oh, and we were doing, yeah, we were not doing podzol over there. All right, so we'll do that and we'll get our dirt thing. We don't have silk touch, do we? We don't have a pick with silk touch on it. We should make one. Actually, I mean a shovel with silk touch. Do I happen to have a shovel? Nope, let's make a new shovel. I have a couple of these. And I know we have silk touch now, so we can do this. Here. Silk Touch. What else do we want? Efficiency, so it mines real fast. Unbreaking, since we currently do not have mending. Alright, let's make ourselves a silk touch pick, or spoon, shovel. Do we have enough mana? That should be fine. I don't need a whole bunch more enchanting books. These are the ones we've upgraded with tomes or... yeah. Mending, you use less mana to repair. So it makes it cheaper. It's one of those things. But the reason I want mending is because one of the achievements is to get all of the books with the combined with tomes if applicable, and I've got 22 out of 29. And then these are the ones that I have the start of, so I have 4 more that I need to get the max. Ooh, this might actually go together now. For some reason I wasn't able to get it to work before because it had another enchantment on it. Nope, still not. Well, I mean, I don't have enough levels, so that might be the reason currently. But we need... this is the one that doesn't work with this one. Probably because it's Bane of Arthropods is the second one on here. But we need the Spikes Tome, and we need a Fire Aspect book. I need to get a Power 4. I have a Power 4. So clearly I need to combine those. Did I already have Fortune? No. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're working on, is to get all of the books maxed out. Let's do it up here, because why not? I really don't think I have any Podzol anywhere. Okay. Oh no. This did that again. Sometimes it does that, where I load the world and the coarse dirt is missing. Okay. Let's put our Silk Touch shovel away and go back down here. So let's make this, we can make it one higher so that we can get rid of that block and still see this one, and it might not interact with the... yeah, all right, Then we need to put down blocks. We need these guys. And so random carpus. Do we have any floaties? Are you even within range of mana? You must be. Okay. Great. And now we just need to set up the corporea, and I'm probably just going to drop directly onto that guy. And we need a last hourglass, and we need more of this, so we're gonna have to go grab some. Item frame. All right. One, two, three. We might need to let's put you here instead. Put the item frame on top, and we're gonna put a Munchdew in there. Will this work? It does when it's other things. Go get some soul sand. We have a index over here. We're gonna do 2, aren't we? So we'll put 30 minutes in there, and we're gonna do 1 here and 1 here. All right. So where do we have? We have a mana filling station, but we don't have a mana the opposite. Okay. So we won't need this filling station. We'll need to just change it to a battery instead, because the Munchdews will feed the mana pools in here before it sends mana to the battery. So what we need is a spreader somewhere in proximity, probably of just 2 of them. Unless I can put one right in the middle. Does not look like I have. I would like to do a Gaia Spreader. So let's remember how to make one of those again. I don't know if it's just custom. Oh, it is an Elven. That's what I kind of thought. I was like, I'm grabbing the stuff for an Elven spreader. Yeah. So I need 2 mana steel. And do I have any petals? Nope, but yep, there we go. We have petals. I do not have a phantom lens, and we just might need, depending on where I put the spreaders, might be necessary. Oop. How are we doing? Oh goodness. Where are all my empty tablets going? They must be floating somewhere. We should find out, because I should have like at least 30 in there. Alright, so that is going to be in one of the mana drop-off stations. This one should be a pickup, is it? Yeah. That looks fine. That's a pickup station, right? Somewhere there are a bunch of empty tablets. That one's a filling station. Where would I be? Oh. Maybe they disappeared when the coarse dirt disappeared. I might have to just craft some. I'm not seeing where they are. Alrighty. Let's do 10. No. Mana pearls. And then let's get. That should be enough. Do not have the space in my inventory for all this. So we'll do that. Some of them are already filling up. And what I've been doing is, since these aren't, the blank ones have issues, so I've just been chucking them in one of the filling stations and allowing them to be picked up once they're full, which won't take super long. And again, if we did the other way, when they're empty, they'll get put in here, right? They did. All right, let's do it again. I need to make a phantom platform so I can just fall through the world to get down here, I think. Alright, so we have a few more added to our system now. I have no idea. I know I've tried to keep it over 100 total tablets in our system. I would love to work on converting the tablets to greater bands of mana eventually. If I ever get around to it, I would like to do that. Alright, so we have, we need to get a mana diamond, and we need to go back up and get a spirit, right? Okay. Let's see if we need more than one of these guys. If we put it... Let's see. Are you just a piece of dirt, or are you something needed? Oh, you're probably apparently that's what I have my repeater on. If we put it, so that's the podzol right there. If we put it, see, that's on top of the redstone here, might work. I'm now beginning to think that when we place the Munchdews, they're going to bind to one of these pulse spreaders. Because they're closer. It'll bind to the closest one, so we really do need to put this guy like directly under the podzol. And point him to the pool. And it does appear we're going to need a phantom lens on that in order to go through that block. Remind me what the opposite of this station looks like. A filling station. Because maybe we won't need one because we'll need to rearrange stuff anyhow. Well, if I did it this way, I wouldn't have to have a phantom lens on that, would I? Alright, we're gonna need another Gaia Spreader for sure. Didn't plan this one out, did I? And then we need a mana diamond. Alright. You grab 6 of you. All right. And then the bit of podzol is here? No, here? There's the podzol right there. Okay, so to switch this around, we need to shorten this and move that down. And then we need to make this full mana tablets and that empty mana tablets. And I think that's all we need to do. Well, I need to put a redstone block there. So let's get that changed around because we will be setting this up in no time. In fact, let's request a couple of Munchdews here. To Munchdew. We need one in the item frame And we're just going to place one for now, because this one in 15 minutes or so is going to... Alright, so we need to know if you're binding to this guy. He's got mana in him. So... Yep, he bound to the one I wanted to. So now we just need to redo this setup here. And see what we can try not to lose too much. Shorten it by 1. Thank you for the follow, Captain Witch. And we'll put a bit on you. And we'll move you. Glad we didn't lose it. We'd have to craft more. Alright. Here, and then we also need a redstone block. Where's our project stuff? Alright. There. And then we need to take you out. And we need to unlock that. And there are 7 in there. No. Of course, the assembly halo went in there. And we need to put bellows around it, right? So let's get these into place and go make some bellows. We also need to do this. Alright. Bellows. Remember how to make bellows, anyone? Leather, rune of air, living wood slabs. I have some planks, but I think it's the regular slabs. Do we have any extra leather up here? We do. Yeah, it's just living wood. So we need to do 3 times 3. We need that, and then we need 3 rune of air. Okay. Goes that way, right? Nope. Okay. So that should be where we're at. All right, and you're getting mana. And those have dominant sparks on it. That has no spark augment. So we're good for making sure those stay full before it pulls all the mana out for the battery. And we have one Munchdew going. We have another one happening in like, I want to say that's probably about 10 minutes if this is 30. So we're not going to place the second one. Remember, we don't need to worry about running out of saplings because way back when we made this farm, we also made a auto crafting or alchemy catalyst recipe for taking a spruce sapling and converting it to a birch sapling. Because we have so many spruce saplings that we are actually voiding most of. Yeah, we've got like 2,000 something. We won't run out. I'm not worried whatsoever about that. So, yeah. Why aren't you breaking? Usually you have enough power to break those. I am beginning to wonder if one of my force relays needs to be rebound. Because there's 3 here that haven't been harvested at all. I have to watch where each one of them goes. That goes over here. Because I have 2 that bounce really close to each other, which tells me maybe this one's wrong. Oops. It goes to there, and I bet it needs... So there's still those 2, so something... Oh, let's not do that. Let's rebind you to that one. That looks better. And the Munchdew is going! Definitely looks like we're gonna need that one over there, but it is doing a really good job of all of these leaves. Okay, are we done? Was that it? I'm more concerned that this won't cycle over, but we don't need to be here to watch that happen. We can come back and see if there are now 2 placed. So I'm not gonna stick around for that. Anyway, we now have a Munchdew running. So yay! Let's get ourselves another Munchdew and put it, and we can, oh, I think I already have it put in there in creative mode, so we need to turn it on in our completion stats. We need a lever because I'm pretty sure that I didn't put all the levers back there. Nope. Stick. Cobble. Let's mark it as fully automated. Yay! How's that feel, folks? Munchdew running eventually to an hour. Now, we do need to check our gunpowder. Remember, we're kind of cautious on that one, simply because we're going to run out before we get the 100 pools. I do have, it'll turn off when it reaches 16,000 gunpowder. It's currently at 49 something. I have it so when it turns off, when it has 16,000, we don't need to hold 16,000 gunpowder. I just want to make sure that this can turn off. Before I go fiddling with making it less than 16,000, because I'm certain it will. The redstone is right, but I'm also insecure about that. If we find that it's going to take a while for us to maintain the amount that we're needing to use, we'll just lower the spreader that it's using, so it takes longer to empty its buffer, and that will slow it down. And that is something that we've got on hand for us to do there. All right. So let me check off Munchdew here on my to-do list that I've got. So the next few things that we need to work on. We need to make rabbit stew. So we need to craft rabbit stew and give it to the Gormarillas. I'd like to make more Gormarillas, but we need to make sure we're producing enough rabbit stew first. But I would like to at least activate this entire line, so 3 more here, and then probably eventually have 3 more on this side. The platform isn't the same size. I need to make it the same size. 3 more on that side. We can have more than that. We could put more in here if we wanted to. Currently don't need to, but I want the balance, the symmetry. Currently we're feeding them pumpkin pie and steak, which if I look back on our stats for food, pumpkin pie is 4 and steak is 4, but the reason we want rabbit stew is because it's 5 hunger meat pops. So that will be better, which means more mana quickly. And that's kind of the goal. Yep. So, oops. So we do have our rabbit farm. Remember we set that up last week, or was it 2 weeks ago? Over here, where we are dealing with all the mobs over here. Yep, we got rabbits. Lots of rabbits. And it's produced 8 stacks so far. We're probably gonna want to upgrade this drawer. So we should make an upgrade for that. Got our rabbits in here. They're dying the exact same way the cows are, by, you know, entity cramming. And yeah. We could have more pods if we need to of the carrots, of the rabbits. So let's get an upgrade for that drawer. Do I have any drawers in here that I can use? Yes. So drawers, sticks, and I have lots of emeralds. So Nope, I need to be in this one. Make you. Oh, we need more sticks. All right. There. Let's grab some more mana steel blocks and continue doing that beacon a little bit further. Yeah. Let's just do a stack of mana steel, and it'll replenish, so I'm not worried. But we'll place these 7 blocks. Go from there. We need a lot of blocks. Woo! I would like to clean my inventory a little bit. That and that should go there. Redstone components. We could put this in the Botania box. These are redstone. Don't have room for that. I think that's it. Alright, inventory cleaned up. So the next thing we want to do is discuss what our next flower is going to be. The next flower that we're going to automate is the Spectral Lotus. Yeah. The Spectral Lotus is the last flower that we have to craft before we need to set up Alpine Portal automation. The other flowers all need Alpine Portal ingredients in their crafting recipes, so we'll need to automate that before we can do the Kekimuris, the Rafflesia, the Shulkminot, or the Dandelion. So we're doing great. You know, we've got all of these others automated. They're all running currently. None of them are turned off. This one may be the one we turn off if we need to. I don't believe we'll need to turn off any of the others. They can just run. We're maintaining all of the supplies needed for those. So, woo! Aren't we excited? I know I am. Now, the Spectral Lotus. I have started work in a creative world figuring out how I want to do this. Because if you recall, if you've been watching, I don't want to do what I did in Season 1 Floramancer and actually have colored sheep. I want to play with the paint slinger lens and just color the wool. Yes, it's more work, but it removes one of the RNG aspects of a Spectral Lotus setup. There are several. First, the amount of sheep, even if you have the same amount of all the colored sheep, the rate at which they eat more grass to replenish their wool is an RNG. Second, when you shear sheep, the amount of wool that each sheep drops is also a random number, right? So you could get 3 pink, but only 1 lime when you shear it. So then it can, overall can create an imbalance in the amount of colors that you have. So what I would like to remove is one of those randomness, and the randomness I'm going to remove is the number of wool colors when sheared. So it's just going to shear white wool, and we'll color it in a different way. Now, this coloring is slightly random too, but not as bad. And I'm doing the best I can here. The amount of mobs we're going to need, the amount of sheep is going to be silly, but I just wanted to do something different. Everyone I've seen does colored sheep, when in Botania you can just color the wool and it looks really cool to watch it in action. So on that step alone is why I've decided I wanted to do coloring the wool blocks instead of having colored sheep. It sounds fun. Are you with me? With me for fun! Yay! Yeah. Fun.